Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday. That means Wafflers Wednesdays. Woo!
Halfway through the week.
Halfway through the week.
Yay!
Weekend's nearly here.
I can see
And
it.
we're on the telly. Well,
Or phone,
or computer, or
iPad.
phone, or wherever you're watching from.
Last week we were on a cruise, so I think I'd
We
much rather...
weren't joining you from anywhere last week.
No, we had no Wi-Fi, which was great.
So joining me tonight, as you can see, is Ben
Hello.
and Claire.
Hey,
And I'm
Nick.
Becca.
Just
How
a
are you
few
today?
of us. Just a few of us this evening.
Let's not
That's
break
okay.
it into song, because we won't last very long. Or at least I won't.
No, Claire will. Claire's got a nice singing voice. We were supposed to have
Oh.
John joining us as well, but unfortunately, he's a bit.
I was going to say he's been detained,
Stuck
but that sounds
somewhere.
awful.
He's detained.
Yeah, I mean he's delayed.
That sounds like,
He's been
what has he done?
detained.
He's now in prison.
I know. That's all right. He's been delayed.
been
I mean,
arrested.
yeah, no, he hasn't. He's just stuck in traffic somewhere. So it would be
Probably
nice
on
to
the
have him here, but
M25.
do you know what? It means that Becca and I have got more time to talk about things that we want to buy.
And
Lots
I'm
and
here to
lots of
stop
things.
you buying as much, because especially
Good
for
luck with that.
especially for our credit card, and I'm guessing Dan is probably watching tonight and thinking, oh no, here's the
He's
shopping
watching.
list from our next trip.
Yeah.
Well, it's not long now.
I
We
know.
hope.
We
hope.
hope.
We just need the
We
date.
don't know.
We hope.
We need a
We
date.
know it's November. That's all we know so far. So
If anyone knows the actual date, let us know. Apparently,
yeah.
we'll find out on Monday.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what. I just hope all these plans that we've made in the past few days don't have to be
Scrapped
replanned.
again.
But whatever happens, happens.
Cancelled.
Oh
Oh,
no,
not
no,
moved.
not cancelled. Moved. I don't care if we're out there for 4 days. 4 days is better than none at this
That's,
point.
that's one at each park. I can live with that.
Okay, let's do 6, because then you've got travel days as well.
Yeah.
But actually 7. We need a shopping day.
8 because you
So
need an
to-
eating day.
Oh, you could fit that in, but
We'll fit that
uh,
in on the Epcot day and do all the food and wine booths.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is true.
and roll your way out. Just like roll
Just
me
like we did on the cruise.
to the back door, please, because you're going to have
Oh.
to take me out the staff exit because I
Do you
won't be
know
able to
what?
walk.
It's been a weird couple of days. I've just thought about all the stuff that we'd planned for our trips sort of the past couple of years, and it's like I'm most excited to go into Walmart. It's things like that.
Really?
That I'm just thinking I don't have to order to get it delivered to Stackley to delivered home. I can go and pick it up myself, choose what I want, and bring it home.
And
That's
you've
right.
got,
But-
you know what? I think we're all going to have, hopefully, if it all works out, we'll have extra luggage on the way home. See what I did?
Yes, someone is flying up
Which is-
across.
Well, you're doing upper both ways,
Well,
Well, we're still waiting to hear
hope.
back from Virgin.
We hope.
and we
Well,
hope
we
we're
have
doing upper on the
booked.
way home. So that means we have double the bags. So tonight's shopping chat is really important because I've got a lot of space to fill. Christmas
Oh.
shopping. I'm going to do
Let's
all the
help you
Christmas
fill it.
shopping. While we're there.
Christmas shopping. Yeah, this is why we're
But
going.
Becca, do you know what? The good stuff doesn't take up a lot of room.
It doesn't.
I don't
It's all
know.
the small-
Depends
all
on
the
the
little
size of the
small
Dooney and
bits.
Bourke bags you buy.
Yeah, but you can
I
put
know,
things in the Dooney and
Look at
Bourke
the Dooney and
bag.
Bourke bags.
Oh.
Come on, Ben.
I feel
Get
like
with
I'm
it.
I'm losing
Where
the
have you
battle
been?
tonight, and we're only 4 minutes in, and we're already talking about Dooney and Bourke.
I like Dooney and Bourke. I've only got 2 of their bags. They do loads.
Okay.
And have you seen the
I
new
haven't
one
got
they've got
any.
out?
I haven't got
They've got a really cute 101 Dalmatians one out.
And it's in the UK, which is interesting because they don't normally do very exclusive ones in the UK.
No.
So it's probably like last year's from the US
Probably.
that's got sort of stuck over here.
Right.
But yeah, should we say hello?
I was just
I was
going
gonna
to
say,
say that.
so
Should we say
people-
hello?
We're
Yeah.
chatting, and there's loads of people chatting
I
to
know.
themselves because we're not
Yeah.
even saying hello.
I know.
I'm hoping they're talking to each other.
Joe, I'd like
That's
to say
what
there's 14 of us, or 14 people watching. It's brilliant
Already.
for a Wednesday. I know. And
14 people interested in shopping at Disney Springs.
Right?
oh,
and then-
15. There we go.
16.
I reckon there's 13 people interested, and my husband who's panicking.
He's like right now listening, thinking, okay, how much is that? How much is that? How much-
He's got his calculator out. Going,
Yeah,
"Oh my
he's like the
goodness."
budget I'm going to give
The
Claire.
cold
Like, okay,
sweat.
yeah, it's like okay, let's hide the credit card and let's just go. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, so okay.
Who have we
First in
got?
tonight we have
scroll up.
Peter and Jill. I
Oh,
think I'm
hi,
not
yeah.
sure which one is there.
One
Not
or
sure who it
both.
is.
One or
Hello,
both.
one or both.
Hi guys. Okay, we have Wendy.
I can put
Hey,
a face to the name,
Wendy.
Wendy. It's
I
great.
know.
To see you. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Colleen.
Hello, Colleen.
Always here.
Oh, we have Heather.
And
Hi, Heather.
Hey,
Hello.
Heather. It's lunchtime for Heather.
I know, it's a lunch break, which is weird. There hasn't
We're
been
on
one a
Wednesday
week.
lunch break.
This is it. We're like hijacking lunch break.
We will.
Ooh. Yeah.
Hold
Sorry.
that thought.
Hold that
Hold
thought.
that thought.
Yeah.
Because he's not here. He
We-
can't stop us.
We've got.
That is true. We could talk about Jason as much as we want tonight. He's not here.
No, 'cause
He
busy.
never turns up.
And he doesn't have much
No, I don't.
Wi-Fi.
And he
or
doesn't
much
watch it
data.
back either. So
Nah,
So it's his own fault if he gets talked about.
that is true. So,
Hey, look, Claire, you're here.
yep. And I
apparently
love
so.
the warning. Definitely look up your credit card. So, hi, Birch.
Hey,
Hello.
Bert.
And oh, hi, Dan. Talking of credit cards.
And yes, he is very scared.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah. It's
Oh,
put it
I'm
under lock
sure.
and key. It's going to be interesting tonight. Who else have we got? We have Mark.
Oh, so
Hi,
Mark's
Mark.
here.
Are we going to guess where he
we-
is in Walt Disney World?
Mark
Yeah,
is in
there's-
Epcot tonight.
Ah, imagine if he was in Disney Springs.
So it's the whole. I know we said this before. Like, where's Wally? It's like, where's Mark today?
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. So, thank you, Mark. And talking of that, we've got our cruise vlogs starting this Saturday. So if you head over to our YouTube channel at 8 p.m, which is UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern, and you can join us in
Okay.
the premiere. So,
That sounds good.
yeah.
See?
Oh, it's so good that we
Yeah.
can go back home. It's just nice to, even though we haven't got the exact date, it's just a little bit of relief that we know that things have moved on so much that
Yeah.
we can start planning again without.
It's within. It's in touching distance.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Wow, that's
It
just
gives us a
jumped.
whole load
a
more
lot.
to talk about.
I know.
Hi, Jill.
Okay. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Tom. Who else did we have?
You can fit a lot of pins in a Dooney bag. Okay.
See?
Right.
I know.
It's,
Okay, so-
it's about practicality.
Okay, do you have to start with the Dooney and Bourke bag first?
Yes.
And then you can just fill it up as you go around?
Yeah.
This just sounds like a bit of pick and mix, but
It's about practicality. Let's be serious here. You need something to
Yeah.
put the other stuff in.
that is true.
else
We
is
have
Jackie.
Jackie.
Hey,
Hello,
Jackie. Nice to have you here with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it is lunchtime
So,
for you.
where should we start tonight?
Where shall we start?
Claire, I hear you have a list.
I do have a list. I have a list of all
as
the
well.
places that I thought we might want to talk about.
I don't have a list, so I'm not very
You can
organised
borrow
for
my
that.
list.
You're an amateur, clearly.
Do you know what? No, I know. I'm not someone that goes to.
Why don't you
Disney
go
Springs
first, then, Ben? This is somewhere that you want to talk about.
There is. I don't know where I've put it, but as you can probably see from behind us, it's the Lego store.
Oh, we could talk for an hour about the Lego store. It's on
Pretty
the
much
list,
from-
So let's go Lego.
Yeah. And I think it's one of those things I really like all the sort of things outside the shop as well. So when you see like what was it?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah,
Nessie.
yeah,
Nessie.
Nessie, who's got a bit lost and gone away from Scotland all the way to Disney Springs.
He's avoided the amphicars on the way. Um,
And the
Gets run
quarantine and lockdown.
Yeah,
yeah, lucky Nessie.
Then again, he was there before, I suppose.
I really like all the like Disney exclusive stuff you can get, and there's more.
Well, that's
stuff
what I was
like
going
that.
to. They do quite a lot of exclusive stuff in that store, don't they? It's not just your standard Lego. There's
No.
all sorts of stuff in there that if you want it, you're going to have to buy it there and take it home. It causes some issues for us in terms of not necessarily weight all the time, but bulk.
Size. Yeah,
So you have
it's
to
trying to think of how much
unpack
stuff
it.
you can fit.
You have
Yeah,
to
so you
unpack the box,
it
fold
flat.
Fold
the
it
box,
down
put
and then
that
put
at
the
the
bags
bottom,
of Lego
and then
in the
put
bag.
bags of Lego in shoes
Yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah.
It
Or in your
works
Dooney
well.
and Bourke bag.
Or in your Dooney and Bourke bags.
Okay,
But it's fine because however much he spends on Lego, I get to spend on other things. So
that is true.
Oh, is that the
Yeah.
deal?
that's
Yeah.
the deal.
Oh, that's such a good deal.
Yep.
It works in everyday
The
life
problem
as
is
well.
we've got
If he
now
buys
is like,
Lego,
I
I get
haven't
to
got
buy
enough
Not
something
just a
room
else.
to buy
Disney
more
deal,
Lego.
that's a general.
No, it's the general deal.
Mm.
I like that. You've got
I wish
that well
Lego would lower their
negotiated.
prices. It'd be a lot easier.
You say that.
But yeah, no, it's from the unique things from Marvel. I've recently got a Thanos gauntlet, which turned up today. And it's things that you wouldn't see in certain Lego stores. They keep the exclusives. It's like, I think when we went in a few years ago, there's the Death Star. And it's, you could always walk in there and pick it up, where you'd always have to order it online or be exclusive or hard to find.
I think that's it. The Lego stores here, I mean, we've got one in about 40 minutes away from us, haven't we? And it's not a massive one though, and so the majority of options in terms of that sort of merchandise is online, which is fine. I recently ordered several Marvel minifigures, which came before Morgan went to university, so he's got some with him. We got some really cool ones. We got T'Challa, Star-Lord, which was very cool, and we got Crokey.
Oh, brilliant! I haven't got them yet, but yeah.
So, but things like that actually we can't just go somewhere and buy. You have to order them online. Whereas if I was in Disneyland, if I was in Walt Disney World, I would go into the Lego store and I'd probably pick up 10 of them and buy that, without even thinking about it. So I think it's while you're in the mood and you're in there, and they do have non-Disney Lego as well, which is cool. And I think it's quite fun if just small bits, almost like the minifigures or the smaller kits that can be quite fun just to do on a chill afternoon. I know that we've done that as well and bought stuff for Millie or Morg to sit and they make them up. You've then got to get them home, which is
dismantle them and then they can put them together back together when they get home.
As long as you take all the bits,
put them back in the bag.
Yeah, I've experienced rebuilding Lego, and sometimes it doesn't work very well.
Doesn't quite. I mean, that's the whole point of Lego, isn't it? You can take it apart and put it back together again, but you need all the bits, really.
Yeah, especially if it's like a bit at the bottom that's like holding it all together, and it's like that's the one bit you leave behind.
Well, you need a box of spares like we've got.
Oh, we've got thousands of bits of Lego.
Yeah.
I mean, acres of the stuff. So Lego store is a big win. How long do you spend in there, Ben?
Too long.
Do you know what? Sometimes if I know what I'm looking for, I'll probably spend 15-20 minutes. But sometimes it could be up to an hour. Depends on if I just want to see what's there. And sometimes it's really busy. It just depends what time you've gone there. If it's gone like first for opening, sometimes they do those giveaways. So it's like if you spend over a certain amount on a month, so a certain amount of purchase on a certain day of the month, you get different things. So sometimes it can be busier.
I think we got a little Loch Ness monster on our first trip.
We tend to get the Christmas, because we've been out in November a few times. We tend to get the free advent calendar.
Yes.
Okay.
Which I haven't yet built, and
we've got two of them. So if anyone wants a Lego advent calendar, Christmas one, let us know.
Might even add it to the giveaway.
Yeah, we might add it. Let's add it to the giveaway.
There we go. We can get rid of one.
So Wendy's saying the Lego store is fun to browse through. Yes, it is.
It is.
And I think that it's so easy. You can lose a good half hour in there without a problem. And trying to get people out without spending money.
And pre-COVID, they had the little Lego stations outside for the kids to play on.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm assuming they've gone at the moment.
They're not there as well.
Yeah.
Because Lego's not the easiest thing to sanitize, is it? Let's face it.
No, that's true.
Especially
individual
when
pieces.
I have to admit, I like Dan's idea of paying for the shopping.
We'll just leave the hole in the garden as it is. That's maybe the answer, and we'll
fill it up with water. Make a pond.
Have a moat. I did suggest that the other week when there wasn't a lot going on. But anyway, moving on, more shopping. What about, I'm going to throw in a wild card, the Boathouse Boutique. Have you been in there?
We haven't even been to the Boathouse.
We haven't been into the Boathouse.
So the Boathouse Boutique is the shop. It's not, you don't have to exit the Boathouse through the shop, but you can. And if you thought well, yes and no. So if you thought the food in the Boathouse was expensive, you just need to go in the shop. Because do you know what? It makes dinner look cheap. It makes dinner look cheap. They've got some really cool stuff though. There's some really great branded shirts and sweaters and caps. And I think I got a tea towel. just because it was like the cheapest thing in there. But even that was about $18, I think.
Is it one of those things you're in a food coma after coming out of Boathouse?
I think it
need
is.
to get out, so it's like I'll just buy anything and just.
And you sort of have that slow browse through the shop. They've got some really nice things though. They do have some fragrances, and they have a huge array of different branded, towels and some really nice bags. And it is unique in terms of it's all Boathouse merchandise. They do have some other stuff that isn't branded, but the good stuff is, it's nautical themed. So a lot of it's navy and white and sort of the yellow and red colours. So it looks nautical. I think if you had a home that had almost like I always think of like that New England pale wood and, open, airy spaces. You could deck it out from there without any problem at all. It would, it'd cost the same as your house, but it would look beautiful. I really enjoy going through there and browsing and not buying and thinking it's lovely, but I could probably
once I've won the lottery, I will go back and buy it.
Right, but it after dinner, it's a nice little wander through, and it's a sharp intake of breath moment, but it is the stuff in there is really nice.
A few other restaurants have sort of gift shops on the way out. I think we've done a few.
Oh, Maria and Enzo's does.
Yeah,
you actually
T-Rex
have to go through it.
T-Rex as well.
Yeah, T-Rex has like a Build-A-Bear, doesn't it? Don't they? They have like a Build-A-Dinosaur thing.
Build-A-Dinosaur.
That sounds cool.
But yeah, so Maria and Enzo's does have some really nice merch as well. They've got aprons, and they've got some shirts, and they've got thermos mugs and things like that. When they're branded in sort of Italian colours.
I was going to say how else is she meant to pay for the food? But
that's true. Well, the card's already out to pay for the food, so it's just like.
But Maria and Enzo's is quite right. I think it's
Claire, we think we're losing you.
Those of you who don't know me that well.
Are you still there?
Dan cutting off the internet, the credit card.
Yeah, I think your internet's dying. Or can you hear us okay?
As I say, is this?
I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Okay, might be us. We'll be
think
back
it might
in
be
1
you.
second.
Oh dear.
We're back.
Internet is dying. So
okay.
Oh,
anyone in the comments, whoever thinks something's going wrong,
you're the other side. I need
moved.
Okay.
That's okay. We can sit the other way. I'm not anxious about it.
We're back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd sort of stopped and it was like slow stuttering.
So
what we got? Claire's video is having issues, apparently.
Oh, there is my video.
Ah.
Great, that means you're going to need to leave and come back.
Bear with while I fiddle with some settings.
We'll swap back round again. That's all right. Everyone gets a close-up of the Lego behind me.
I'll just deal with it. You carry on. Keep talking.
Yeah, we'll carry on. So.
Oh. Where
Here we go.
Oh, I'm gold.
See, now would have been the perfect time to talk about Lego.
Now would have been a good time. Should we talk about Alex and Arnie instead?
Go on then. Your new addiction.
One of my many addictions.
Yeah.
I do like the Alex and Arnie bracelets in the Alex and Arnie store.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But yeah, there's not really much else I can say about that, I don't think, without Claire being here. What's your favourite stores in the chat? Where do you like to go for
Is there somewhere that you must go or must avoid?
Yes.
Whether it's for spending more money or not, it's. I know that every time that we go into, I know it's a food place, but Ghirardelli's, we go in and get a free sample and normally come out with much more than a free sample.
Yeah, I think they sell other things as well as food, though, don't they? I'm sure they've got some bits and bobs.
Do you know what? Jill was right. We'll wait for Claire to come back. But the Christmas shop is highly one I've always liked to go into.
It is.
Regardless of the time of year, whether it's February, whether it's March, doesn't matter. Ooh. Does Homecoming have a shop? Didn't think.
I don't know.
No.
I've never been to Homecoming.
Homecoming is on our list for our next trip. So.
It is. Hopefully we can get a reservation.
Yeah. Yeah. Wendy, I think you're right.
Yeah.
World of Disney. The thing is, you always get around that part towards the end of your holiday and you think you've seen stuff in like Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, and you always know you can go back to World of Disney and you can get what you want generally. And if not, the cast members there can help you find out where it is.
I'm still not 100% sold on the new layout.
Oh, we have Claire back. Hi, Claire. Are you good?
I'm hoping.
Can you hear us?
I fixed it. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hey.
You didn't miss much.
No. We just talked about Alex and Arnie for
okay.
2 seconds. But Heather's right. You can fit a lot of Alex and Arnie bracelets in a Dooney and Bourke bag.
Oh, I'm worried about our November trip.
Heather, I like your thinking.
So do I.
No. Oh, you can't forget the Christmas shop.
No, you can't forget the Christmas shop.
Okay.
Well, I prefer the one in Magic Kingdom for the
Disney Days of Christmas
atmosphere.
Yeah.
This one's better in terms of movability. It's not so cramped.
I thought you were saying removability. What are you removing from the store?
all of the Christmas decorations.
Fitting everything you can in your Dooney and Bourke bag.
Exactly. I've got some very thin ones. I'm sure I can fit them in.
I always find the Christmas shop in Disney Springs to feel a little cavernous and devoid of atmosphere. It almost feels like they haven't quite got all their stock out, and they've got a couple more shelves they should have put up, and they haven't.
Yeah,
a little bit like Costco, but not in a bad way, in a good way. But whereas
there's just a lot of space in certain places where you think they could fill it with more stuff.
Yeah,
a few more Christmas trees. I don't know, just something that...
The stuff's really cool. I like it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Some stuff is quite...
I know John
generic
would be here shouting at us.
That's okay.
See, like I say, I do prefer the one at Magic Kingdom because it's got more atmosphere. See?
Great for luggage.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like the one in...
Spend your $300 on a suit, on a case. The bag.
Because in everyone.
That's all right. Next time you get by Dooney and Bourke, I'm filling up with Lego.
I can live with that.
Okay. So yeah.
So
I'm sure we can offer lots
on my list. Next on the list. What about? Let's go to the Co-op. Not the dodgy corner shop that we have here in the UK.
Or the funeral place.
Or the car insurance.
Oh no. For our American friends, there is a chain of like corner shops. So where you walk around the corner and the shop is literally on the corner and it sells everything from tins of soup to alcohol to newspaper. It's a really cards. British thing having the corner shop, and sweets and magazines, everything. And there is a chain of them called the Co-op. So we kind of laugh about that when we see the Marketplace Co-op. So Marketplace Co-op, it's got lots of independent little things in it. Cherry Tree Lane at the back, always good.
Oh, I love Cherry Tree Lane. I've yet to buy one of their dresses.
There's so much in there because
they're really
D-Tech in there.
D-Tech
is in there as well, which is great if you want a Magic Band cover or a phone case that you can customize. A little bit on the pricey side, but actually, if it's one of those things that if you just want that a Magic Band that you've designed, that you've taken time to do, it's really nice to do. It doesn't take long to do, I've seen. So.
Or a phone case for one of the newer phones, because they tend to have the latest phone sizes, but they won't necessarily have the generic cases in the latest phone sizes.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you've got a slightly older phone or or maybe an Android that they don't have that particular one, you can use that and they can get it created. And also it's a good place to get headphones or something like technical if you've left them at home or they've broken while you're away on holiday.
And the what's the bit on the right hand side when you come in opposite D-Tech? The bit with the men's clothing.
I can't remember what it's called. 28th Street in Maine.
They've always got some really good t-shirts in there.
Yeah, 28th Street in Maine.
Yes, there's always
it's really
always
good.
end up buying something in there.
And it backs onto because they've got the homeware stuff behind it as well.
Yeah.
Always.
Where it's like every time we go in there, there's like plates, cups, glasses. We just haven't got enough room in the case to take them home.
And behind the cash register is the big signs that you can buy. Have you seen those? And I always want to buy one of them.
And the artwork in there.
We can't get them home.
The artwork in there is fantastic.
It's really.
Last time we
did buy some plates. We did buy plates a few years ago. I think it was probably like 2018, probably maybe 2017. We bought big melamine plates, and then we bought the side plates as well, which we use when we're barbecuing and things like that. And they're really good, and I can't fault them really. I would happily buy more.
I'd be terrified of getting them home.
Yeah.
Well, they're not breakable. They're melamine, so they're plastic.
Yeah.
So they were a pain to get into the suitcase, but we've used them
as with size
hundreds of times. Yeah, that we've used them hundreds of times. They were such a good buy.
If anyone's got any ideas in the chat tonight of how we can get more stuff in our suitcase, let us know, because
buy another Dooney and Bourke bag.
Okay, I'm counting how many more times we say Dooney and Bourke.
Could we be sponsored? Becca, do you reckon they can get, if we keep saying it, do you think it's like Beetlejuice? If you say it 3 times, one will appear?
We've already said it more than 3 times.
Where's my bag?
They're over there.
They could sponsor us. That'd be great. Great British Mickey Waffle, sponsored by Dooney and Bourke. I'm good with that. Hey, Anna.
Quick hello to Anna.
Nice to have you with us.
It's nice to have a countdown as well.
Yes.
It is. A confirmed countdown.
They're even better.
Not a theoretical one. It's great. So other than Marketplace, the other bit in Marketplace I like is the clothing on the left-hand side behind D-Tech. So there's some really cool girls' clothing, and they do some makeup stuff there as well. And there's a pet bit as well, I think, now. But it does change. Yes. I think that's the glory of the Marketplace, is that things...
Yeah, they also have that thing in the middle. What was it? The candles and scents and things.
Yeah.
Down the middle.
Last time we were there, it was Halloween-y, and there was pumpkins, and there was all sorts of like crafty things in the middle. But yeah, I think that's the beauty of the Marketplace, is that things do change. So it's good. I like it. But talking of dogs, so there is a Happy Hound kiosk in Disney Springs. Have you seen that? There is, and it's not in the Marketplace. It's out in Disney Springs, and you can buy Disney-themed clothing for your dog, collars, leads, you name it, tags, things like that.
That's a much better way than what we found out that what Kelly does to dress her dogs.
Kelly's not in the chat, but yeah.
No, she has a unique way of dressing her dogs.
Yeah.
Ask her next time she's in the chat.
Yeah. And so I think if you've got a pet and there are some interesting things you want to buy something for your Disney theme, something for your dog or your cat, then you can do that in the Happy Hands kiosk.
Yeah.
Carlene, the candles are really good, aren't they? Carlos is here. Hey, Carlos. And you know what? That was like a seamless segue, because the next store I was going to suggest we talk about was Basin. So Carlos is here.
I love Basin.
Which means it's time to talk about bath bombs.
I love Basin.
Do you know what? If we get to go in November, I'm going to nip to Lush and buy a box of bath bombs to take for Carlos, I think, because Carlos, I don't think Lush is a thing in the US.
Creams.
What?
I don't think it is either.
Jason wants custard creams.
Apparently Jason wants some custard creams.
I'm going to take him Twiglets and make him eat them all. So I don't think Lush exists. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. Is Lush a shop that you have in America?
If not, they might not have the Body Shop either.
I think Body Shop's pretty much worldwide.
I don't know,
but Lush does some amazing bath bombs. But the things Basin's lovely, and their cut soap. It's this. I like the one inside the Grand Floridian. To be honest with you, that's the one that I've been in more frequently. But their stuff that they have, I think, is really good.
The hand scrubs are really nice.
It's the aroma you get just when you walk past as well.
It's nice. It's not, because sometimes you walk past. I mean, we walk past Lush in, locally in Canterbury, and you walk past, and it's like, no, I don't really want to go. Hits you, but Basin it doesn't. It's great. Marcus, you must have heard me talking about Twiglets.
It's either that or bath bombs. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, that's where we are. Okay, you have Bath and Body Works, yes, but you don't have
Shop, but not Lush.
Body Shop, but not Lush. Okay, so that's going on our shopping list to bring out. Is some special stuff. But Basin, the shower bombs are really cool. I don't know if you've had one of them. They're really good.
I've not tried the shower bombs. I bought my mum and sister a couple of the bath bombs for a hamper I made them a couple of years ago.
It's great for Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
Just putting a few things together.
I just went in there, got a couple of different bits, and then I was able to split them up into different hampers for
Christmas shopping.
Different people.
So this is why we go to Florida every year. It's Walt Disney World, but
you're saving money by going.
Saving money by going. Yeah. Okay, Jill, that's a bad idea.
That's just Marmite.
I just totally wish. Yeah, probably.
Marmite's favourite bath bombs
with a crunch.
Okay, so next on my list,
woody undertone.
Next on my massive list of shops, what about Uniqlo?
Oh, it's brilliant!
I love Uniqlo.
We spend a lot of money in there every year.
But it's quite hard to spend a lot of money in there.
It is, but it's
a lot of stuff.
The thing is, it's more like a lot of the buy multiple t-shirts. Every time you look, there's a new design. I think one trip we went in there 4 times and bought something each time.
Yeah, I've still got some of the tops that we brought.
Yeah, I bought
years
stuff
ago
for.
In there.
I think while the cat's away, I think that Morgan's bought loads of stuff in Uniqlo, t-shirts, and he had a pair of really cool Oswald slippers, which were really nice. Really? Yeah, they were upstairs. We found them upstairs in a random place, but they were really nice. So, and then I bought lots of t-shirts for Millie and like sweatshirts and stuff for her. So I think the selection in Uniqlo is really good. Uniqlo generally, quality-wise, is great. Things wash. Yeah. They tumble really dry. Well. Look at me, middle-aged mum. They wash and tumble dry well.
Really well. The only disappointment I have with them is that the Uniqlo over in the UK doesn't do the Disney t-shirts.
Yep.
No, Uniqlo in the UK does do some cool stuff. They did a range of
not for women.
They did. Oh no, not for women. They did a range of Pokemon stuff, and they did a range of Mario stuff 2 years ago for Christmas, which was really good. But we don't get the Disney stuff over here, unfortunately, which means we have to go to America for it.
Another excuse to go to Florida.
But yeah,
this is just we're mounting up.
I think we can cover 1,000 excuses.
1,000 reasons.
Yeah.
Like Scheherazade, 1,000 tales of 1,000 reasons why we should we go to Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
But it's good and it's not expensive. So I'm always surprised by how reasonable the prices are in comparison to put your Disney goggles on, see how much a t-shirt costs in, even in World of Disney, which we'll come to. I think it is. Yeah.
If memory serves me correctly, they were $9.99 for a t-shirt plus tax.
Yeah, see that's really, really very good price. I think over here Primark is probably a similar price for Disney t-shirts. So the quality's infinitely better.
Not as good.
Yeah, that's true.
Not as good in price.
Yeah. A grumpy old git, and yes, we all are very happy at the minute.
Just waiting
for a date. That's it now. We have a month. We just need a date.
We have a plan. We just need confirmation.
So
one of the stores that I like to mooch around, I don't think I've ever bought anything in there, and I think the reason is generally we go in the summer and it's inferno hot outside at 120 degrees, but I still like to go inside the UGG store.
Ben's brought something from the UGG store.
I'm the only one. Yeah, of us two. Yeah, I bought UGG slippers.
Ben's brought UGG slippers.
There you are.
I don't like UGG boots. They look too much like slippers for me to like them.
Oh.
But we do go in and we do have a look around. But Ben's brought Ugg slippers.
But was that in the middle of the height of summer, Ben, or was that at a more reasonable time of year?
September.
Okay, so it's still hot.
It was 30 degrees outside, and I bought slippers.
Yeah,
but I'd already planned that I was going to buy slippers out there.
Yes.
Okay.
To be fair, it wouldn't have been 30 degrees when we got home, so the slippers would have been needed then.
Yeah.
Wear them on the plane. But that covered in walkway area has got some really nice stores going. There is a Tommy Bahama.
It's a Tommy Bahama. There's a Vera Bradley.
I also like. I love going in the Tommy Bahama store. I can't afford their stuff. And I do, but I sometimes buy
part of Disney Springs where you think, do you know what? If I didn't have to worry about how much money I'm spending, you could.
I could buy loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Buy loads and loads of stuff. And I go into Tommy Bahama, I go, I'm going to buy something for someone for Christmas. And I think I bought hand cream before, or I definitely bought a candle, one of their big candles. And then it's like, wow, that's I do the whole I sort of turn into Mobius. Wow, it's really expensive compared to Bath and Body Works.
One of those mini shops where I'll look at the price tag and then put the item back down.
Yeah, right. And I always look at the hey Mark, thank you for dropping in. I always look at the clothing and go, oh, it's just so nice. I love the dresses and the sandals, and then I look at the price tag and go, but not that much.
It's the occasional ones where they don't put the price on, and you think, okay, there's a reason
that
there's
means
not
you
a
can't
price
afford
on
it.
It's like,
if you have
but
to ask the price.
They do sometimes have sale things, which brings them down to almost a sensible price.
Almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, the thing about Tommy Bahama is you do get what you pay for. Quality is incredible, and it is quite a unique style. So if you like it, I think they do some unique stuff down in the Polynesian, don't they? In the store in the Polynesian, the Tommy Bahama cruise. So
down there.
Yeah. You get some slightly more different things down there rather than the standard. Hey, John. The sort of standard Tommy Bahama stuff you get in Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Is that where Zara is as well?
Zara's just slightly down the road in the
it's close to
bit.
Uniqlo.
Okay, because I like going in there too. I know we have Zara here, Spanish company. Again, good quality, reasonable price.
I think that's where down. Should we talk about the Coca-Cola store?
Yeah, I've never been in.
Have you not?
No.
We've been in the Coca-Cola
We've been in.
store.
We haven't been onto the
top level.
Top level to get drink.
But we did buy some glasses.
I'm just thinking we need to put that on the list of things to do.
My list is
getting longer by the hour.
It's currently being A3 piece of paper. It's going to be double-sided by this time tomorrow.
About 2 hours ago, Ben sat down and went, we've got about 40 days till our holiday. We don't have a plan.
Yep.
I have to say there is a spreadsheet being written.
We had a spreadsheet. We deleted it.
Oh no, this is a rehash of the spreadsheet for like the fourth time.
I think this is. Yeah. I'm just looking forward to
that's what we want to do.
Spreadsheet again. Yes.
That.
Where'd it go?
Did you both click on it at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah, we're too efficient. So that's the thing that I think we need to do, Ben. I'm thinking
we will.
I'm thinking a bit of a team approach to this.
Yeah, because I'm not. Yeah,
I think
there's going to be a lot of sugar involved.
16 different drinks or something ridiculous like that. At least
one tray to share be fine.
Right, 4 each. Yeah. I'll have the Beverly. I'm good with that.
Okay, you can. I want to try the one with the taste of shake and bake.
Yeah, what was it?
I'm going to let you try the one that tastes of shake and bake.
Yeah,
I now know what shake and bake. Now I know
you know what
shake
and bake tastes
like. Yes, because I've got some. So now I can.
Would you like that in liquid form?
No.
Right, you can drink that then.
I will give
was
that
it Thumbs Up, wasn't it? It's called Thumbs Up.
Thumbs Up.
Yeah. So I desperately need to try that. Yeah, Heather, right? That's the thing. You sort of go, oh, that's really nice.
Saying that, we did see a few. I did find a few nice shirts on the cruise last week.
That's because they were Tommy Bahama ones.
$125. It's like, no, I'm good. Even with the 10% DVC discount, I'm going to go, no, I'm okay.
No. So, Carlos, as soon as they let us in, It could be the first, could be the second, could be the third. Who knows? When we have the date, we will confirm. But it looks, as long as, for me, and I know Ben and Becca are probably a little bit more flexible than I am. For us, as long as the date is before the 4th, maybe.
Yeah,
I think that we'll be there. If it's after the 4th, I think we just need to balance, because we're having to work around school holidays and stuff. So, but we've got flights reserved.
Yeah,
that's all we can say. So, and we're working on somewhere to stay.
Yes. Yeah, that is true. Availability at Walt Disney World in the first few weeks of November.
What's going on in the beginning of November?
It's like, okay, I understood this around the first couple of weeks of October because of the 50th and all of that. But I know it's Food and Wine and there's like marathon weekend and it's like I can't even get a reservation.
It's like the quiet time. Wow,
it used to be.
Now you're turning into Owen Wilson. Wow.
That's what happens on this show.
Talking of Owen Wilson, there is a superhero shop.
I like your segue.
I love the segue. That was good, Becca. It's almost like you've done this before.
It's like you've had this plan. It's like, okay, if we mention Loki or anything to do with Marvel,
well, can segue into that.
Yeah.
Which is a cute. It's not really a cute little shop, but it's quite a cool little shop. There's got usually some good trinkets and bits and bobs in there. That
we fell for the photo op.
We did fall for the photo.
We did the Guardians
one. Did you?
Yes.
Could you put that in the Waffler's Arms somewhere, please? Because I don't think we've seen that.
No, you haven't.
No.
It's currently, I think,
in the bin.
No, it's not in the bin. We do still have it. It's hidden in a cupboard somewhere.
Well, I think everybody needs to see it. If you want to see the photo in the chat, just say yes, we want to see the photo, and then the peer pressure will be.
That's all right. You look great as Gamora.
Thank you.
Were you green?
I think so. I can't remember.
Yeah, were you actually green, like me green, or was it Photoshop green?
Photoshop.
I think it was Photoshop green. It wasn't. I wasn't actually green, unfortunately.
Less effort involved.
Yes, much less effort.
Yeah. The other thing that's down that end towards, I think, if I'm in the right place, is it's called the Pele Soccer Store.
Yes.
You know, it's
never been in
you go in there and you buy your Man United kit or your Tottenham or your Chelsea kit or whatever it is.
It's football. That's why we've never been in there.
No, and I don't go in there either. But
we went in.
There are, there's lots of UK visitors that go in and buy the stuff, which I don't understand. Why would you go in and buy your football shirt there? It's
I
like
could understand if they were going in to buy a Brazilian football team's.
Thank you for finishing that.
Shirt. Sorry, the words work.
I paused in the wrong place, Becca.
Now we know why there's no availability.
Okay. Thank you, John. That makes sense now.
Okay.
Oh, well, at least got park reservations.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But that'll be why there's no restaurants available either then.
Okay. Well, Disney Springs quick service it is.
Yeah, you know what?
In general.
I don't.
Guys a point. Guys a point. Ooh. Guys a point. Guys.
No. Only if they bring back the waffle fries.
Well, I think we need to start balloting them now.
Okay. Yeah, I think we've got.
Let's send
a petition.
Yeah, it'd be great if the Brits come back and waffle fries return.
That's it. That's what they're waiting. They're waiting for us.
Look at
they're waiting for the waffle to be there for the waffle.
Maybe
fries.
They don't know how to. Yeah, the Great British Mickey waffle needs to be there for the waffle fries.
We need it on brand. Carlos is saying that he loves the Pele store, but you buy the UK shirts. I don't know the prices, whether they're more expensive there or more expensive here in the UK. I know they're expensive, but actually, I'm not sure.
I think they're probably about the same, to be honest. When you think probably exchange rate and things, it's
maybe.
Yeah,
but yeah, you can get your Premier teams. Is it still called the Premier? I don't really watch football, so maybe Championship. I don't know.
We need John for this one.
Yeah, sorry, John.
Carnage.
He's going to watch this back and think, oh no, they're talking about football and I don't know anything about it.
I know nothing about football. Okay, let's move on to something I feel entirely more comfortable talking about. And I'm sad that Kelly's not in the chat because Sephora is a hot topic in terms of my conversations with Kelly. So Sephora is not a store that we have in the UK. We can't even buy online. It defaults to the French website and we can't order from it. When I tried, even with a VPN, it's not having it.
No.
So Sephora is a must-do for us. And, well, for me, I tend to send Morgan and Dan and Millie off to do something else. I'll see you in half an hour. And I will go in and stock up on as many different things as I possibly can, particularly the makeup brushes, because they're incredible and not expensive. So, hey, Christy.
I've been in, but it's very confusing for me in there.
Is it? So the people who work there are so lovely.
I don't buy a lot of makeup in general. So maybe when we're out there.
My cousin has a habit of
Dooney and Bourke bag.
Yeah. Makeup's great for that.
We'll go in together, Becca. You can show me which Dooney and Bourke to buy, and I'll show you what to get into for her. And Dan and Ben can go
hold the credit cards.
They can go and have a seat somewhere else and hyperventilate.
Yeah.
My cousin.
We're going to jot Lindsay's. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. They won't care how much we spend.
No.
My cousin Nikki takes Millie into Sephora. Now, bearing in mind, Millie is 8, nearly 9, and she's done this for a number of years. And she will let Millie choose a lipstick to put on.
Okay.
So I remember the first time she did it, Millie was about 6, and she came out with this bright lipstick. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry, but it's hysterical. So Nikki and Millie now go into Sephora together and do the whole, use the swabs and put some lipstick on a small child. It's hysterical. It's just and it looks cute and it's funny, but it's also makes me hyperventilate, going, "Oh my goodness! In 10 years' time, this is what I'm going to have to deal with." So it's also slightly frightening. You're right, Becca. Are you choking?
Yeah, I'm just choking on my tea.
Okay. Hi, Carlos. You're right. Okay.
I'll live.
But no,
we
don't have Sephora.
Yeah.
So, where else is on my list? We've done Basin. What about?
Well, you know what we haven't done is Crystal Arts by the Aruba Brothers store.
The what at the back?
Crystal Arts.
No, the other bit, Becca.
The other bit.
Who does them?
Go on.
Aruba Brothers, I think, is how
that
it's
one.
said. Yeah, that's what you said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I need to listen back just to make sure. What's in your tea?
The good stuff.
Okay. Moonshine, I think, probably. Yes. As mentioned by Butch, the sweet tea moonshine is what Becca's drinking this evening. So yeah, the Aruba Brothers section at the back of it's sort of behind Basin, isn't it?
Marcus, you are right.
You're so right.
I think you're thinking of Borgans and Burks.
But it might as well be in there.
They could do a Harry Potter.
They should do a Harry Potter one now.
Well, they're kind of owned by Disney, aren't they? I guess.
Yeah,
they're sort of franchised out. Aruba Brothers stuff. How many times have you looked at the big crystal castle and gone, "It's beautiful, but how would you ever get it home?"
Or am I spending that amount on that?
Imagine trying to carry it on the airplane home.
Well, you see, take those big stuffed animals. I'm sure they could give it a seat.
Or the lightsabers that you have to have in the.
You see lightsabers and things carried on, but I can't really imagine. I was just hold this. It's like, yeah. I can't imagine someone trying to lift that up either.
I don't think anyone touches it. I think if someone actually said that, if someone actually wanted to buy it, do you know what? I think they'd have to have a fight in the shop as to see which member of staff was going to support them.
If it's one of those things that just you order it and it gets delivered to your house and there's like a special van and it's
not that one.
It comes
it's
on a flatbed truck.
Yeah,
comes in a box full of bubble wrap.
My goodness! I want it on a cushion. Like lob it over the fence.
God.
I'd want it delivered on a cushion of air. like a hovercraft.
Yes. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, so I think there's some really beautiful things in the Arribas Brothers store. I think it's really, really stunning. For me, it's about looking, not buying, though. And trying to go through there with children, it's like looking with your eyes, not with your fingers.
I worry that I'm on a backpack that I might swing around.
Oh, totally.
Just some of the the smaller pieces are not terribly priced.
Is that because they were big pieces before Ben went in with his backpack on?
And we had to pay for them. Yeah, but it was $150. Now it's $75.
The little glass roses with the little Beauty and the Beast roses.
Yeah,
they're about
there's some really pretty things.
$25.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not terribly priced.
Yeah, I think that castle is very heavy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to try and.
I worry about this one behind me made of Lego. Imagine if it was made of crystal.
You worry about the one behind us made of Lego because something fell on it and broke it.
That is true.
Yeah.
And all you did was laugh.
That's either that or cry.
You laughed, I cried.
See, we covered the spectrum.
I've just got images of them trying to throw it over the fence.
I know. I just know. Those memes of all your deliveries through COVID and all our lockdowns, different things. Carlos, this is where I was. Oh no!
Oh,
where's that other? God, I don't know. It's there.
There he is.
Super dry. That was on my list. It's here. It's on my list down the bottom.
I completely forgot there was a super dry at Disney Springs.
I think it's just. Yeah. I think it's just because we've got an outlet not far from us that's got super dry. It's
it's
that one that we tend to
go in very much.
And actually, we picked up some super dry stuff in Costco as well. Recently, but I do like super dry. I like the choice. They've got quite a variety. I always find sizing in super dry a bit of an issue, but I think it's you've got to go usually upper size. It's weird because Superdry is a UK brand made to look like a Japanese.
American.
It's designed to look like a Japanese brand, and therefore sizing is similar to Japanese sizing, not UK sizing or even American sizing. So they're for a woman, their large is a 14. So that in the US would be an 18. A 10. So their large is a US 10 or a UK 14, which is not actually that large. So for men, I know their double XL is like a 42. So the sizing generally is down from what other places would have. So, other places that I've got on the list, Once Upon a Toy.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
that's good.
The only time I've actually been in Once Upon a Toy was to do the treasure hunt for Stitch the other Christmas.
Yeah, we'd never been in it before, and it was just like you had to go and find where they'd put Stitch in lots of different shops in Disney Springs. That was quite good.
Yeah, it is really good. I like Once Upon a Toy, and actually that's where I bought my Finding Nemo the Musical CD many moons ago, that I still have. Kelly, you've missed us talking about Sephora and doggy clothes. I'm afraid you have to go back. But yeah, so I think Once Upon a Toy has got some really nice things. If you're, again, a bit like the Lego store, if you're going to have a quiet afternoon by the pool or you're offsite in a villa and you need something to do, you can go in and pick up a small toy set for children to play with, or even to take back for gifts. They've got some really nice, unique things as well. They've got big things and small things, which is nice.
I have to have a hunt.
And not far from there is the pin trading store. And
is that the one that's sort of open? Oh no, there's one that's sort of an open-sided thing, isn't there?
Yeah, that's the one that side, and that's really good because they have a few cases where you've got the limited edition ones, the pass holder, sort of the seasonal ones they do. And if you're unsure if there's a particular one you're looking for, 9 times out of 10 you'll find it there.
Okay,
they tend to have a lot of really something ones.
That. Yeah, pins are not really something that we've got into. Thank goodness.
We only buy the ones that we like.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. If we go to an event like Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, we'll grab the pin for that, just so it's a memory of that where we've been, and it's things like that I think
I have a feeling it could get quite addictive.
Yeah, I mean, we've got one for every hotel we've stayed in.
Yep. So,
or the majority of them.
Okay, that's cool. It's like the, I mean, I know we're talking about Disney Springs really tonight, but some of the hotels have got some really good, unique merchandise. Just maybe we should do that as a topic. You know, the hotel stores, the resort stores, because definitely, when you think like we talked about Polly earlier, but you know, Wilderness Lodge,
some of the names
even
of those shops are brilliant.
Coronado Springs has got a nice one.
Yeah, see, we haven't been there, but the store at Old Key West is really good, and we've got a Christmas tree ornament from there, which is really nice. And most of them do like the Christmas tree ornament, like the Mickey head Christmas tree ornaments, and it's there's lots of really nice things. So maybe we need to put that on the list of things to talk about. We also have on my list next to me, I wanted to give a special mention to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, because whilst it is an experience, it's also a shop. You can spend a lot of money in there, so to me that counts as a store. But you get a bit of it. I know it's closed still at the moment. I'm hoping it comes back soon. It's one of those things that because it's closed up, I guess it's slightly more difficult to come back. But
they've been doing it on the Disney Cruise Line.
Well, that's what's interesting. So I'm wondering when it might.
I'm wondering whether they've been using the cruise as a test just to see what they can do and what they can't do until things do. Yeah, I'm just wondering that if when it does come back, it's going to be very popular.
It was very popular anyway, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is.
If they have to limit capacity as well, it's just going to be even more difficult to. But you never know. They might. I'm not going to give Disney too many ideas, but they'll probably Genie Plus it.
Oh, I'm sure, and it'll be even more expensive than it was.
Yep.
But I wanted to throw that in on the way past, really. So the other place that we haven't talked about yet, there's two. There's the Art of Disney, and then the World of Disney.
I could spend an awful lot in both of those stores.
Yes, indeed.
But a time or a lot of money, or both?
Both.
I could spend a lot of money in the Art of Disney, but I haven't yet. I do spend a lot of money in the World of Disney.
Yeah, I think World of Disney is always one that if you've got to the end of your trip and there's a lot of things that you've seen around the parks, you always go back to and go, okay, it's the last thing. What else can I buy? If there's things that I need to buy for colleagues at work, I'm just buying a few souvenirs. World of Disney is great. And it's also recently had that refurb.
I'm still not sure I like the refurb.
Oh, I do.
Weirdly.
I think it's quite modern, quite clean. But then also it's things like the Tinkerbell and the animations and things that...
That's good. I just don't know what they've done with the T-shirts.
They're still there, Becca.
They're still there. They're just on the wall, and they don't really differentiate between the kids' T-shirts and the adult T-shirts.
The problem is you get so used to that store and the layout it was. It's like in local supermarket. You go back in, the minute something's moved, it's like, no, this isn't the right store.
Where is it? Yeah. I have to say, I do like World of Disney. I think, as you say, you can generally get most of the things that you've seen in parks there. Not everything, but I think I wonder whether they might have expanded their selection since Mouse Gear closed, because that was sort of the unique place to buy the best sort of retro shirts and stuff like that. I always tend to end up buying a mug or a drink receptacle of some kind in there, and I bought Spirit jerseys in there as well because they seem to have the biggest selection of styles and sizes. So I do quite like the World of Disney, but like Kelly said in the chat, it isn't. I don't know if it's deliberately illogical to help you get lost, in which case you might see stuff that you weren't looking for, and therefore it's a marketing ploy to help you get lost. And
I think maybe the layout also helps to keep people in different places. I wonder if you could fit more people in the store,
or whether the traffic is less transient through, because it's slightly more difficult to go from one end to the other straight through. So
they've opened it all up, haven't they? Because it used to be kind of in little sections.
I wonder whether they've also opened it up because it means that they can get more stock out.
Walls.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether that. It's I'm just reading that. I don't. Yep. By my door.
I think we all have a suitcase packed, ready to go.
I think we do. We have our Marvel cases ready.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bet you can't wait to use those.
So we'd use them in the summer, but not go to Orlando, obviously. So yes, we're we will be using Tony to travel with. They've all got names. Morgan's got so the Iron Mans. We bought new suitcases for anyone who doesn't know. So we have a big Iron Man one, which is he's called Tony. Then we have Steve, which is obviously Captain America one, but Morgan has Steve at university. And then we've got one which is it's the red and white Marvel sign all over it. So that's Marv. But we refer to them as their names when we're in the airport. So who's got Tony? And
it's got Marv.
Who's got Marv? Where's Steve?
Do you know what? I'm just waiting for like getting off the plane, getting through MCO immigration, and getting to the carousel, and all we just hear behind us like, "Where's Marv?"
That's literally what we were doing. We had fun.
Just makes it seem like you've lost someone in your party. That's all.
They're waiting for them to come out on the carousel, the baggage carousel.
And then Art of Disney was the other story. Going back on brand, back on topic. Art of Disney. Wow. Yeah, it's one of those stores that you can lose hours, 2 or 3 hours just looking and admiring some of the artwork. Particularly,
I'm fairly certain we just use it a bit like an art gallery.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing.
Have a look.
You can just go in and have a wander around and appreciate without having to spend any money, which is quite nice. It gives you more money to spend elsewhere. I don't know that I would buy something in there. I like to look at it and for what it is, but I don't think I would necessarily buy anything.
I think if there's something that I've seen that I desperately wanted, but it's one of those things with art. I like the stuff that we found at Epcot World Showcase when it was in Festival of the Arts, and I'm more keen to find things like that than what I found in World of Disney. Sorry, Art of Disney. So
there are just a couple of things that I wanted to check with our friends in the chat. So I believe there is now an M&M store.
Yes.
At Disney Springs.
There is.
There is. I really want to go.
You can also get your face put on an M&M or logo or picture.
What? Can we get some GB Mickey Waffle M&Ms?
Yes, we can have Mickey Waffle M&Ms. I'm glad they're not flavoured Mickey Waffle M&Ms. But
actually, that might be interesting.
Ooh, waffle flavoured M&Ms.
They'd just be sugar.
I don't know. I think.
Maybe maple syrup flavoured ones then.
With bacon. Maple syrup and bacon waffle M&Ms. So that's quite cool, isn't it? We should buy a whole pile of them when we're there.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Definitely.
Talking of sweets, we haven't talked about like Goofy's Candy Company.
We haven't.
So, do you know what I love in Goofy's Candy Company is they have the Disney elements. Table of elements, so they have it looks like the chemical elements.
Oh, okay.
Periodic table.
I know what you mean.
But they have the Disney one, and I've asked every time, where can I buy one? They're like, no, you can't buy it. If they had that as a poster on a mug or on a plate or something, I would totally buy it. The periodic table of Disney is just brilliant, and it's just sad that they don't use it. They don't use it in terms of their marketing.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, imagine it on a tea towel.
Yeah, exactly. Or a mug
on a tea towel.
Or a thermos, like a Tervis mug or something. It'd be really, really good. I like going in there and getting a pretzel rod. Chocolate-covered pretzel rod. Mm-hmm.
There's so much in there that I could happily go and get.
I quite like the bagged sweets.
It's great for bringing back.
They are.
Yeah.
Great for bringing back. And they're great for using up snack credits.
Yeah.
And they're good to kind of give out as souvenirs.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're good to eat.
True. And Grumpy, I'll get this Saturday we've got our first our travel day vlog, trying to work through all the stuff that we've got at the minute, and it's turning to be quite a long sort of vlog series.
We've got filmed more than we had planned to.
So far we've got 3 hours from our first day.
Wow.
So we're going to see what happens, but we're planning to put the first one out, whether it's in a shorter form, on Saturday at 8 p.m, which in the US will be 3 p.m. So just be over on our YouTube channel.
Brilliant. Cool. The Goofy Sour Cherry Candy, I agree with you, Heather.
Yeah,
that is probably my favourite.
Which one is it that we usually get?
We always get those blueberry. Is it blueberry? blue lace.
Blue laces.
The sour ones.
The sour ones.
Things.
Yeah. The ones that normally have the pictures of Inside Out characters.
The ones with Inside Out characters on them.
Yeah.
So, is there any other stores that we haven't spoken about that were on your list, Becca? Or have we covered it all?
Well, we spoke about the superhero one, but they've got a Star Wars one next door.
They have got a Star Wars store.
Which is quite good. Which did do the build your own lightsaber.
It did a very
not the Savi one, but the cheaper version. The one you get in Star Wars.
One. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you don't want to spend out, what is it for Savi?
$200, you can get a.
Is it really?
$200 for the experience? Yeah.
Personally, I'd rather do the experience because I think the finished product is better quality than the ones you can get in that store.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
And I get
it's a lot of money, isn't it? I suppose if you're a massive Star Wars fan, it must be amazing.
I'm not.
Okay, you got your choice: a Dooney and Bourke bag or
Dooney and Bourke bag.
Dooney and Bourke bag every time.
Every time.
Okay, I'll go for Lego then. Oh, they could do a Lego
lightsaber.
Lightsaber with a light down the middle of it. That'd be cool.
And just
you'll be suggesting a Lego Dooney and Bourke bag in a minute, Becca. Comes in pieces. No, you have to build it yourself.
You'll be going, no, Ben, you can build it.
Yeah, and you build it, I'll use it.
You'll say, yeah, I'll buy it. It's a gift for both of us.
Yeah. What's both?
I think, have you got any more on your list?
Nothing
trendy.
Major, I don't think.
No, I think.
Because
there's a left-hand store.
There is the left-handed store. The tea store.
Yes.
Oh, and the hat shop.
The hat shop.
The hat shop.
The hat shop and a tea store.
We have also missed
the tea store is good actually, and and
we missed Joffrey's
as well.
And there's what's the art of shaving and that bit down there by Joffrey's as well.
And that's why it's got the ganachery as well.
But the tea shop's really good actually.
Yeah. It smells lovely. It smells amazing. One day we are going to buy loose tea from there, but we'd need to get a little tea strainer.
They sell them in there.
We've just not got around to it.
I bet they'll sell you one, Becca.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they would.
I'm sure they will.
They used to do little ones with Mickey ears on them.
That'd be really cool.
Whether they still do or not, I don't know.
If they do, we know what we're going to buy in November.
Tea.
Yeah.
How very British of us.
We're going all that way.
We come round to tea.
Come back with tea.
Kelly's got one. Strainer.
There we are. I think we've covered most of the stores that we wanted to. I'm sure there are others that we haven't mentioned.
There are lots.
But yeah, I think we'd be here for another hour if we covered everything. But certainly,
I think John might think we're trying to sort of catch up with his record.
What is John's record?
I don't know, probably about an hour and a half.
I think that John and I went pretty long on the Phineas and Ferb episode. I think we got to like 9:25.
Okay. Well, we haven't done the outro yet, so.
No, exactly.
I think one thing I do want to quickly talk about is for our 50th, we've got a little giveaway that's happening. So if you didn't know that on 1st of October, not only is it Walt Disney World's 50th, it's also our 50th episode, and we'll be going live. And we'll have some friends joining us from the parks as well. But we've got a giveaway. So if you head over to Instagram or our Facebook page, you will find that what you have to do is just tag a few people, join us in the Waffler's Arms, and here's a few of the items that are up for grabs. So we've got a cruise lanyard, cruise keyring, and
whatever
Baymax clip thing. But whatever, and we've got so much more that we haven't taken pictures of.
Bag full of stuff.
As well.
A whole load of stuff.
So you've got to enter by
Friday the 24th of September.
Yeah.
This Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah. So if you haven't done it already, jump onto the
be in it to win it.
Yep. If you have any problems, you're not sure what to do, just send us a DM, send us a message. We'll send you all the details. It's really easy to do. And we will be drawing that over the weekend, and we'll be announcing it live next Friday. On the following Friday.
On the 1st
Is it really the 1st of October in a week's time?
We're nearly in October.
Yes,
that would mean if we go on the 1st, we'll be to a month away from Florida. Jeez. If we get to go on the 1st.
Okay. Look, John's asking the first thing we're going to eat on our return?
Mickey waffle. No.
No.
Ice cream. I don't know.
Probably a Starbucks.
Well, we're going to Magic Kingdom. I know that. I know we're going to Magic Kingdom, and I think I want to do People Mover straight away. After
you need to get a Mickey pretzel from underneath. What is it? It's the Auntie's Galactic.
The lunching
pad.
Lunching pad.
A Mickey pretzel and cheesy dip.
That's good. Mm-hmm. Something you can eat on the People Mover, especially when you eat them and it goes dark. But yeah, no.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what the first thing really is. Cheshire cat tail.
Oh, sure. That's a good choice.
It'll be dependent on
cinnamon
roll. Yeah,
where we are, what we're doing.
Disney
how hungry
all the food. Popcorn,
fudge.
Heather. You're right. Maybe we should just get popcorn.
Ooh, yeah.
Just do it the
Disney
proper way.
Popcorn.
Yeah. Under the walkway, under the train station, straight to the popcorn. Maybe we should do that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds like cinnamon rolls a pro move there. I think you're right. I do like cinnamon rolls.
That's true.
So,
especially when you have to ask for extra icing as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So we're done.
Yeah.
11 minutes past 9.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad. No, not too bad at all.
All right, we'll get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just go down on
that.
Oh
yeah, there you go.
So yeah, that's another Wednesday done and been and gone. Hope you enjoyed the show, everyone.
Thank you for joining us in the chat.
Yes.
The chat's been on fire.
It has.
Lots of friends in the chat. Thank you for being here.
So just a quick shout out to Dean at the Live Place, the home of family-friendly live streams, and to our friends over at After Hours, who will be going live Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, or 1 a.m. in the morning on Friday for us Brits over here.
I hope we've all got our alarms set.
Well, presumably without Jason.
Depends whether his Wi-Fi is working or not, and he's not at home this week.
So
who knows?
It's been a nice quiet show.
I'll watch it on the repeat.
There'll be no put downs, Claire.
Oh, he'll make up for it, I'm sure.
He'll be there in the chat. If you can't make it on screen, he'll be there in the chat.
I'm sure that Carlos and Colin will have a great show.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be good. Lots of things planned.
Fantastic.
As always, you can find us on all of our socials, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at GB Mickey Waffle. Yeah. And in the Wafflers Arms as well on Facebook, our little community. And if you can't remember all of that, there's always just head straight to the website. www.
That's the easiest thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the easiest thing.
gbmickeywaffle.com.
That's the one, gbmickeywaffle.com.
At gbmickeywaffle or gbmickeywaffle.com. And if you go on our Facebook, it should be live soon. You'll also be able to listen to our podcast on Facebook as well.
New feature.
So
there you are.
Or you can just carry on listening to them.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
We're like Disney. It's
ask
like
Alexa.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alexa, play the Great British Mickey Waffle. That's all you have to say.
We apologise if we've set up anyone's Alexas, but
no, we don't.
Let's just try it. Hey Siri, play the Great British Mickey Waffle.
She's ignoring you.
The Great British Mickey Waffle.
No, she's not ignoring you.
There you are.
There we go.
So it is that simple. Even Ben can do it.
Yep.
Cool.
I think that just leaves one thing to say then.
Yep, it does.
Waffle on.